Hello, I'm Dr. Samanthi Vikramarachi and I'm the lab coordinator for physics at VCU. So I will welcome all of you to virtual physics labs. So in this video, I will walk you through the Blackboard page to show you where to find the lab manual and how to download it, then how to submit a lab report and also other guidelines. Well, virtual labs is a new thing for all of us. So if you have any questions, please contact us as it needed. So I'll try our best to accommodate you. Well, so I'll share a Blackboard page with you and I'll show you how it's work or how it function. Here I'm creating a generic video. So I will choose Physics 201 Blackboard page, but all the other labs will function in the same fashion. So you should be able to find all the documents and all the lab manuals and other things there on the Blackboard page. Well, so let me share my screen with you and I'll show you a sample Blackboard page. This is the student preview version of my Blackboard page. So you should be able to see the same thing as I'm seeing here. So here, this is the Physics 201 Blackboard page. So when you visit your Blackboard courses, you should be able to find your lab Blackboard page or the general class Blackboard page. Under there, you should be able to find a content area labeled as lab assignments or lab online. So if you click on that, it will take you to the lab assignments page. So by now, you should be able to see the survey. So if you would like to work in groups, please let us know because group work is an important part in lab learning. So if you prefer to have a partner, please go ahead and fill this survey and let us know what your preferences are. Then also you should be able to find the general laboratory policies. So here you can open the PDF file and all the informations are available there. You know, like this is a virtual lab, so you don't have real equipments that you can do the experiments. So basically we will be using simulators and a couple of videos. So in some points, we might walk you through the real lab experiment setups and we'll talk you about how to use these equipments and we will provide you some data table or the data sheets that you can work on the analyzing data. So in that case, you need to have some softwares. So under this topic, I have included all the software requirements. So please open that PDF file and follow the instructions. Basically, you need to have Microsoft Office and Java in some simulators. So please follow those guidelines. And if you need help with anything, let us know. I can direct you to the VCU IT support. Then this lab schedule is available under here. So all the labs are listed in the order of that we are planning to run. There might be some changes. We'll keep you updated about it, about that, but we will stick with this lab schedule. Then there will be Zoom meetings in every lab class. So make sure you attend to your own lab session. So if you registered under the lab 001, so please try to attend that lab section because these classes are full. So your instructor will face a high volume if you attend to another lab section. So please try to attend your own lab section. So to join these Zoom meetings, go to the zoom.us join and then enter the meeting ID at the class time, meeting time. So for example, this class meets from 8:30 to 10:20. So you can join to these meetings at that particular time by using this meeting ID. So in the first day of the class, that's this week, your TA will share all the informations and the guidelines they are following. So please stick with those guidelines so it will be easy for you. So we really need you to come to these Zoom meetings and get the help from TAs and make sure you are learning your materials. That is really important in a lab class, right? So please try to attend these Zoom meetings and it's really important and it is required to get the credit in your labs. Then we'll move on to the real portion of the labs. So in the first day, your TA will do an introduction to the labs So they will introduce you to give you more information about the labs, let's say. And then you will be working on one assignment, which will not be graded, but it is required that you practice submitting these lab reports properly. So it is really important that you do these introductory materials. So what you have to do is, in order to get the material or the lab manual, you have to download these attached files. So usually I keep these materials in a Word version and the PDF version. So you may download the preferred version depending on your computer or the device that you're using. I would prefer to use the Word document because I have Microsoft Word on my computer. So, and also it's easy for me to type there and save the file. So I would use the Word document, but it's your preference. Let's say you don't have Word. So in that case, you can open the PDF file and you can work on the PDF file, like you can type answers in there. And if you don't have that facility, take a paper and write your answers, but make sure to follow the format. So please label it correctly, label the questions properly, and draw your diagrams properly. And let's say you're working, you are plotting a graph. In that case, you need to use a graph sheet to do that. And then scan it and submit that report. So we can be flexible about it, but the important thing is when you're submitting, like let's say you work in a Word document or a PDF document, save it as a PDF and submit that. Let's say you are working on Google Docs. Even in that case, you can save it as a PDF file, right? So make sure to do that. Don't send us the shared link of the Google Sheet. In that case, we will need to email back and forth asking for the permission to open those files, right? So anyway, so if you can download the files by click on this document, so it will take you to the Word document or the PDF version. And when you are done working on the lab report, let's say you have completed the lab report completely and you are ready to submit, in that case, you go ahead and click on this title, the title of the lab, and it will take you to the submission page. There, you will see all the information, including the due dates and the other information. Then you may browse your computer, browse my computer, and attach your report. So properly label your report and then attach that as a PDF. Let's say you want to attach a couple of pages or couple of documents, you may do that as well. So there's no limit to this, but try to minimize the number of pages that you are attaching, right? So again, you can browse the computer and attach a second file as well. Let's say you want to attach a picture, then please submit it as a JPG file. That way the TAs will not have trouble grading your lab reports. So when you're done attaching all the files, submit. Make sure to submit, otherwise we will not receive it. So once you submit that, you will receive a confirmation onto your email, and also you can review it here. So if you scroll it down, you can see the attachment. Also, if you click on that, you should be able to see the preview of the materials that you have attached. Here, I didn't attach a report, but I attached the schedule. So you see that, right? So if you're attaching a lab report, you will be seeing the lab report over here. Well, so that's how you should submit your lab report. So your TAs will give you more information in the first meeting this week. Then the other thing is the Zoom meeting links. It's available here all the time, just in case if the TAs need to change their meeting IDs, they will do it over here. So before joining the meeting, make sure to check the Blackboard page and double check the meeting IDs so you won't get lost, right? So you're required to attend the Zoom meetings, then get the attendance marked by the TA. So and in those meetings, the TAs will be dividing you into groups. So virtually you are working in groups. So it's up to you. You can choose your partner, or you can randomly decide to be in a group and work in a group. I think being in a group will be really helpful, because if you need any other communication, you may do that as well, because the class also running virtually. Well, so good luck with the physics labs. So if you have any questions regarding the physics labs, I'm the person to contact. So please email me. I'll see you again in a Zoom meeting.